Good morning, everybody, and welcome. So we're going to do an hour-long practice today. This is Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga Fine Blend. So I'm blending a little bit of traditional Ashtanga with some more modern interpretive stuff, lots of wave-like movements through the spine, and just getting your body moving in all directions in a way that hopefully feels really good for you today. So let's start with a sitting breathing exercise. Any old comfortable seat will do the job. And you can bring your hands just over your lap and gently draw the arm bones back. Get up nice and tall. And take a few moments to connect in with your breath. So I know belly breathing is a really commonly taught technique, and that's great when you're just laying down and relaxing. For movement practice, we actually want to use a little bit of tension in the core so that it's more like the sides of the belly, sides of the ribs, even the back of the spine feel like they're expanding a little bit as we breathe in. And then to really connect with that, we use what's called in traditional yoga root lock mula bandha, which relates to creating a little bit of lift in the floor of your core, the pelvic floor, as well as a little drawing in below the navel. So this first exercise is going to help us really connect in with that. Cool. So take a slow breath in and begin. So keep on going about a full minute. The exhale is active, and its focus is mainly below your navel, a little bit around the navel itself, and this is working with your lower transverse abdominis. Quick forced exhale, and then as you soften the belly, the inhale will happen automatically. And then next exhale, totally empty the lungs. Lower your chin and hold your breath empty of air. Holding the breath for about 10 seconds as long as you feel relaxed. Keep that root lock low belly area drawn in. Upper belly could have a softer quality to it. That's about 10 seconds. Let's engage the whole core, upper belly strong. Take a slow breath in. And slow breath out. And we'll start to make some big circles with the spine. Hey, Bailey. I'm glad you made it. So big circular movements. Leaning over one knee and then the other. This class is being broadcast on both Zoom and YouTube at the same time, which is pretty cool. YouTube allows your comments to just pop right up on the screen, which is kind of cool. Whereas like with Zoom, there's like this notification that I don't have the luxury to look at because I'm busy teaching and doing yoga with you. It's probably a little bit better quality on YouTube as well. Change directions when you're ready. And in case you're just joining, this class is going to be 1 hour. I just found the 75 minutes was a little tricky to get people to commit to in the morning. Great. Now we'll come back to center and move into table position. So hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are below the hips. Take your hands a little bit further forward. And then as you inhale, push into your hands. As you exhale, sit back towards your heels. Inhale, come forward, shoulders over wrists. And then exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale to push up. Exhale to sit back. Inhale, come forward, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, down slow. I do a few more like that. I'll give you a different viewing angle. So in that bent elbow position, the idea is to have the elbows going directly back, but also a little bit out to the sides. So working with a 45-degree angle can be a helpful visual. You don't want to be too far out though. Think about sending the elbows back and heart forward. Good. Last one. And then we'll sit back towards the heels for a few breaths. Take the hands further forward, straightening the arms. If you'd like to relax a little more, you could rest your forearms on the floor, encouraging the shoulder blades to spread apart. Gently activate your abs and take some slow, deep breath there. and then we'll walk the hands in. From downward dog, press back to ragdoll. Bend your knees kind of like a squat. Hold on to your elbows and gently sway from side to side. Let's do it with bent knees first. So really big bend, letting your ribs meet your legs, and then engage the glutes to help support the hip joint. Let your head and neck relax. Let the spine hang loose. And then try straightening your legs for a few more breaths. You'll find your spine probably rounds quite a bit more. That's okay. Just feel your way through the movement. And then take the hands forward, downward facing dog. So hands near the front of the mat. And then walk your dog, bending one leg, straightening the other. Move the hips side to side. And then as you inhale, push your hips back. Exhale, lift your heels, bend your knees. Inhale, step forward, half lift. Chin comes up at the end. Exhale, fold, spreading the toes, engage the front of your legs. Inhale, come up to standing, lifting the arms overhead. Exhale, mountain pose, arms at sides. And we'll take a breath in, get grounded through the feet, tuck in your shirt, and then engage the legs. So think of the legs as hugging the midline, awakening the inner thigh muscles, strong in the front of the thighs. I set my camera up way too close to where my cat likes to hang out today. Oh well. You can meet my cat. And then with the legs strong, take an inhale to lift the arms, look to thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the shins, or reach for the floor. Inhale, halfway up, lift the chin. Exhale, plank, lower to the floor, bending your elbows just like we did before. Your pelvis can come down. Inhale, upward dog, pull through the arms. Exhale from the core, downward dog, and breathe. Toes and fingers spreading, press the hips back. About 5 slow breaths, that's already 1. And try to find a rhythm in your breath. That's 2. Breathe like the ocean. A few more breaths. Last one. Spreading your toes, long exhale to lift the heels, bend the knees. Inhale, step forward, half lift. You could take many steps. Exhale, fold, head towards knees, contracting fronts of thighs. Inhale to come up, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, mountain pose, arms at sides. Round 2. Inhale, circle the arms, look up to the thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, hands down, look belly button. Inhale, half lift, low belly draws in. Exhale, strong in the core, step plank, and push off the toes as you bend the elbows. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale from the core, downward dog, and breathe. Press out through the heel of the palm. 5 breaths again, that's 1. Shoulder blades can go up to the ears. Press the heart towards the feet. One more breath. Rounding your back, long exhale to lift the heels, bend the knees. Inhale, step forward, half lift. Exhale, fold head to knees. Inhale to come up, lift the arms. Exhale, mountain pose, arms at sides. Again, inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back, chaturanga, low plank, bending arms. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale from the core, downward dog. And breathe. You could also try making this pose more of an abdominal exercise by looking towards your belly button, spreading the shoulder blades apart. Strongly move from the core. So the six-pack works a little bit harder in this one, shortening the space between the pubic bone and the sternum, rounding the back of the spine. A few more breaths. Lifting the heels on your exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, step or jump, and then look up. Exhale, fold forward, and look in. Inhale, lift the arms, coming all the way up. Exhale, mountain pose. Last one. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, draw a circle, taking the hands down, and then look belly button. Inhale, lift the chin, push through your hands. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. And then rounding your back, use your exhale to round into high plank. So we'll do the spinal wave, lifting the chin. Inhale, down dog. And then tucking the chin. Exhale, round forward. Toes and fingers spreading. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, roll forward like a wave. And then lift the chin when you get there. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, spinal wave. And once more. Then we'll meet in down dog. And take an exhale to bend your knees. Inhale, step forward, half lift. Exhale, fold, and look to belly button. Inhale, lift the arms, come all the way up. Exhale, mountain pose. Bend your knees for chair pose. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold forward, sun salutation B. Inhale, half lift, head comes up. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog, right foot forward, back foot flat. Look to your belly button. Inhale, roll up, spinal wave. And then lift the chin at the end. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog, left foot forward, back foot flat, tucking the chin. Inhale, roll up through your spine. And then lift the chin behind the arms, reaching up. Exhale, low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And hang out for 5 breaths. That's already 1. I'll come in a little bit early with the counts when I do count. 2. But I'm still encouraging a really slow, smooth breath. So try to make the exhale 4 or 5 seconds. 3. And try to make the inhale the same length. 4. If that breathing pattern feels too easy, then contract your abs more. Try to make it hard. And 5. Rounding your back, bend your knees. Inhale, jumper step. Landing the feet, look up. Exhale, fold, bowing the head in. Inhale, chair pose, arms up. Exhale, standing in mountain pose. Bend your knees again. Inhale to chair pose, round 2. Exhale, fold, and look to belly button. Lifting the head, inhale. Maybe press through the hands. Low plank, exhale. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog, right foot forward, back foot flat. Inhale, draw on the low belly, roll up through your spine. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog, left foot forward, back foot flat. Inhale, roll up through the spine, lift the arms. Exhale, low plank. Leading with the chin as the elbows bend. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale from the core, 5 breath in down dog. 1. Find that soft ocean breath. 2. 3. Imagine your tailbone dropping a little bit. 4. You can use the core or the muscles in the back of the legs to do that. And 5. Lift the heels, bend the knees. Inhale, jump. And then look up. Exhale, fold and bow in. Inhale, chair pose, arms up. Exhale, standing in mountain pose. Last one. Bend your knees. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold, hands down. Inhale, half lift or weight bearing. Exhale, low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog, right foot to warrior 1. Inhale, lift the arms, totally straighten the back leg. Look up at your thumbs. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog, left foot forward, back heel roots. Inhale, lifting the arms, look up to thumbs. Exhale, low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale from the core, downward facing dog. It's our last hold. 1. Connect in with the depth of the breath. 2. That little mula bandha action of pelvic floor, low belly can give you a sense of dropping the tail a little bit. That's 3. 4. And 5. Bend your knees. Inhale, jump. And then look up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, chair pose, arms up. Exhale, standing in mountain pose. And we'll take the feet about hip width apart. And with an inhale, do a little wave. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your chest and then your chin. Exhale, lead with the chin and reach down for your big toes with peace fingers and thumbs. Inhaling, look up halfway, lift the head. Exhale, fold from there, bending the arms and breathe. 1. Quadriceps are strong, big toes can root down. 2. 3.
Try to stay connected to pelvic floor, low belly drawing in. 4. That's part of the pattern of lengthening out through the crown of the head, literally creating space between the vertebrae. And that's 5. Inhale, keep hold of the toes and look up. Exhale, step on the palms of the hands, hands under feet pose, Padahastasana. Inhaling, lift the chin. Push your fingertips into your arches. Exhale, folding. And breathe. 1. 2. Be sure to stay in the contraction of the quads. That's going to help your hamstrings stay safe. 3. 4. And 5. Strong glutes. Inhale to look up. Exhale, pause. Hands to the waist, bend your knees a bit. And then come up like a wave, tucking your chin. Inhale to roll up. And then exhale, mountain pose. Stand in the middle of your mat. Bending your knees, take the feet about 3 feet apart. Inhale, open your arms out, and then right foot out, left toes in a little. Exhale, triangle, Trikonasana. You can grip the big toe with your leg straight. Otherwise, slide the hand up the leg and look towards either thumb. 1. If it hurts to look up, better to keep the head neutral, tucking the chin a little bit. 2. That first phase involves engaging the front of the neck a little bit more. 3. 4. And 5. Both sides of the core strong. Inhale to come up parallel. Left foot out, right heel can drop back a little. And then exhale, let your pelvis move with you. Grip the big toe or slide up to the shin. Look to the hand or head neutral. 1. Strong in the right heel, strong in the right glute. 2. Helps to tear the mat apart with the feet. 3. But if you've been practicing a lot, your mat's probably slippery, so in that case, you squeeze your heels towards each other at the same time. That's 4. And 5. Inhale, come up, revolve triangle, right foot out. Left foot steps in closer, about 45 degrees. Twist on the exhale. Left hand down, top arm up. Look to either thumb. 1. Strong in the left side of the core, try to hike up the left hip. 2. 3. 4. And 5, looking down. Inhale, come up and turn. Left foot out, right heel back. That maintains the distance. Twist on the exhale, right hand across. Find your gazing point. 1. Hike up the right hip to draw the left hip back. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Look down on the exhale. Inhale, come up, back to center. Exhale, feet together in the middle. Long jump, inhale. Extended side angle, right foot out. Exhale to bend the knee, gazing to your left hand. So that right knee bends. Then we press it out towards the little toe. 1. Reach long through the left fingertips. Stay firm through the left heel. 2. Next layer of the pose, use your core to help turn the left chest open. 3. And use your glutes. 4. And 5. Extra strong in the core. Inhale, come up. Parallel. Left foot out, right heel back. Exhale, bend the left knee, taking the hand down. And look up to your right thumb. 1. Long reach through the arm. 2. And then start to recruit the sides of the core a little bit more. 3. 4. and 5. Inhale, come up, and then turn, right foot out, left toes lunging. Exhale, bend your left knee to hover, and then twist, helping that left elbow outside the knee. Maybe you're taking your hands to prayer, maybe you're taking the left hand down. 1. Try to turn that right chest open. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Look down. And with strong glutes, inhale, come up. Turn to the other side, lunging. Walk the left foot out. Exhale, bend the right knee to hover. Draw the ribs in as you twist. Right arm across, hands to prayer or touchdown. 1. Press your arm and leg into each other. 2. Strong in the sides of the core. 3. 4. And 5. Look down. Inhale, come up, turn to the side. Exhale, feet together, mountain pose. Long jump, inhale. Exhale, catch your waist, turn your toes in a little bit. Spinal wave, so bend your knees. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift chest, and then chin. Exhale, fold, reaching for the floor with your hands. Inhale, roll up halfway. You can stay there, taking the feet a little wider. Option 2, exhale to fold, bringing the hands back underneath the elbows. And breathe. Try to draw the shoulders away from the ears. 1. Stay strong in the feet. 2. That means pushing through the heels, the balls of the feet, and little toe mounds. That's 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, halfway up, lift your chin. Exhale, walk the feet in slightly, hold your waist. Come up like waves on the inhale, tucking the chin, and then lift it at the end point. Exhale fully. C variation, skipping ahead. Inhale, arms spread. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then lift the chin. Try to open your chest up. Exhale, pull through the arms, and breathe. Helps to wiggle the feet a little wider after you've folded. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Bending the knees a bit. Inhale, start to rise up, walking the feet in before you come up all the way. Exhale. So that little cue just keeps the hip joint happy in transition. Inhale, catch the waist for D variation. Lift your chin. Exhale, fold, and then catch the calves or hook the big toes. Inhale, lift the heart halfway, lift the chin. Exhale, fold from there, bending arms, strong in the upper back, strong in the quadriceps. 1. And breathe at your own pace. 2. The counts are there so you can go inward and then come back around the 5 count. 3. You can totally ignore my instructions. I'm not at all offended. Maybe a little bit offended. That's 4. Just kidding. I love you too. And 5. Inhale, lift the heart, look up. Exhale, walk the feet in slightly, hands down. Bend your knees, catch the waist. And then inhale, roll up like a wave. And exhale, feet 3 feet apart. Inhale, spread your arms like wings. Exhale, turning the shoulders in, bring your fists together behind the back, or take the palms together to reverse prayer. Right foot out, left leg steps in. With an inhale, move into a back bend. Puff up the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Parshvottanasana, intense side stretch. 1. A pose name that makes no sense at all. 2. Has more of a twisting element than a side stretch. 3. So aim your left kidney to right knee. 4. And 5. Come all the way up on the inhale. Exhale, turn to the other side. Right foot in, left foot out. Drop that right heel back a little. Inhale, plant through the heel, lifting the heart up. Lift the chin. Exhale, fold over your left leg, leading with the chin. Look to your left big toe. And breathe. 1. If your chin goes to your shin, you can look between your eyebrows to almost see your toe. 2. Awakening superpowers, potentially. 3. Potentially not. 4. And 5. Inhale, come all the way up. Half moon, spread the arms. Turn the right foot out, left toes in a little. Exhale, bend your right knee. Gazing down your hand, lift the left leg. So gaze down that bottom thumb and breathe. 1. Stay in the tripod of the foot. 2. Ball the foot, little toe mound, and center of the heel. 3. And start to draw the core of the body in. 4. And 5. Landing left foot. Inhale, center, left foot out, right heel back. Exhale, other side, reaching forwards, lifting the right leg. 1. 2. 3. Enjoy the dance. 4. And 5. Landing the foot. Inhale, center. Exhale, step to the front of the mat in mountain pose. Sun salutation. Inhale, reach up, look thumbs. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale to down dog, bend your knees. Inhale, chair pose, jump forward. Rooting the heels, draw a circle with the arms, gazing up to the thumbs. 1. 2. Low belly in. 3. Glutes contracting. 4. On exhale, 5, hands down. Inhale, crow pose, leaning into the hands. Chaturanga on your exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale from the core, downward facing dog. Come into high plank on the inhalation. Exhale, left arm up for side plank. Stagger the left foot in front and look towards the top thumb. 1. Extra challenge, lift the left knee and hold it. 2, or take the big toe. 3. 4. And 5, letting go. Inhale, center. Exhale, right arm up, staggering right foot in front of the left. Gaze to thumb. Hold the knee or hook the toe. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Release. Inhale, center. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, look at your navel. Warrior 1 with the heel rooted. Inhale to roll up. Draw a circle and look to thumbs. 1. 2. 3. 4, and 5. Exhale, hands to the floor beside your right foot. Step the right foot back a little bit. And then planting that foot, lift your left leg to warrior 3. You can use your hands for support or spread them out like wings. Spreading the arms. 1, 2. Use the tripod. 3. Strong in the quads, strong in the glutes. 4. Those connections work together. 5. Hands down, lift the leg higher. Inhale, lean into your hands. Maybe lifting the legs. Exhale, chaturanga, low plank. Inhale through up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, look to your navel. Root the back heel. Inhale, warrior 1, draw a circle. Lifting chin behind arms, lengthen up through the crown. 1. Gazing to thumbs. 2. Taking the head back eventually. If that hurts, take the shoulders forward. 3. Find what feels right in this moment. 4. And 5. Exhale, hands to the floor beside the foot. Left foot back a little bit. And then lift the heart, lift the right leg, warrior 3 variation. Use the hands for balance or spread the arms. 1. Toes spreading, fingers spreading. 2. Working the inner right thigh. 3. Squeeze the midline. Spread the toes. 4. And 5. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, lean into the hands, maybe a little kick or a swing. And then continue through your vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale through a seated position. Staff pose, dandasana. You may want to slide your mat back a little bit. It's really helpful to be sitting at the front of your mat for those floating vinyasas, and that way you can drag your feet along the floor. So hands next to the hips. Take 5 breaths, looping the shoulders up and back. Lift the heart. So 1, 2. Think of opening the chest and drawing in below the navel. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, reach for the big toes, and then lift the heart and look up. Exhale, fold over the legs. If that doesn't feel good, do a spinal wave. Inhale to roll up through the vertebra, and then lift the chin at the end. And then exhale, pause at any moment of the wave. 5 breaths. 1. Literally any moment will do. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, roll up through the spine, lift the chin. Exhale, pause there. Reach for the sides of the feet on the inhale, or bind around the feet and look up. Exhale, fold again. 5 breaths. 1. As your legs squeeze towards each other, push the heels down. 2. Maybe you can feel some tone in the hamstrings, some engagement. 3. Some tone in the back of the legs also. And then squeeze the inner legs. That's 4. And 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, place the hands next to your hips, and we'll take the shoulders forward. Draw the front ribs in using your core. Inhale, lift whatever you can with the legs straight. Exhale, down. Everyone gets a gold star. Take the hands back half a foot or more if you have longer arms. And then pointing the feet, ground the heels. With an inhale, lift the hips up. Intense pose to the east. 1. Purvottanasana. Option to release the head back. 2. Reach the toes down. 3. Squeeze the inner legs. 4. And 5. Exhale down. Cross your legs this time. Round your back again. Inhale, lift up with bent legs. Exhale, low plank chaturanga, so you could step back as an option. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come through sitting. And we'll take the right foot to the inner thigh, 90 degrees between the knees. Exhale to catch the left foot, Janu Shirshasana. Inhale, squeeze the legs together and look up. Exhale, fold, pausing at any moment of the wave. Option to look at your navel, bringing the forehead down as well. It's 1. If your back hurts, draw on the low belly and lift your heart. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, use the wave, lift the chin. Exhale, cross the legs, vinyasa again. I'll give you a better viewing angle. So hands in front of the hips, round your back. Inhale, lift up, or step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Other side. Inhale through sitting, jumper step, crossing the shins. Exhale, fold the left foot in, about 90 degrees between the knees. Inhale, reach for the right foot and look up. Exhale, ride the wave, pause at any moment. 1. If you're feeling really stiff, you might like to just keep on moving more, keep waving. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale to look up. Exhale, cross the legs and vinyasa. So inhale to lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And then hop forward. We'll come into a squat. So right leg squatting. And then you can sit on your left heel, angling that left thigh out about 45 degrees. As you exhale, twist, bringing that squatting leg into the midline, left hand outside the knee, or bring the whole arm outside the leg, in which case you could explore a half or full bind, attempting to catch the right hand. 1. Extra challenge, lean into your heel, lift the buttocks. 2. Loading up that right glute more. 3. And look over your right shoulder. 4. And 5. Inhale, look forward. Side crow. So keeping the arm outside the leg. Hands fall to the right. Bend your elbows. Maybe the feet come up. You could then straighten the legs, either scissor or stacked for an extra challenge. It's already 2. 3. 4. And 5. Come back to bent knees. And we'll switch sides. Left leg squatting. Sit on the right heel. And then we bring that left leg across the midline. Draw the ribs in, so there's a slight rounding of the back, and that helps keep the hip joint happy in the squatting leg. Turn the shoulder in if you're binding. Catch the left hand, and then try lifting the buttocks, loading up your left glute. 1, gaze over the shoulder. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lean over to the left. Bend your elbows, round your back, and as the heart drops, the hips will come up a bit. Knees bent or straight, you can play around with it. It's already 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to center. Vinyasa. Inhale, crow pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale from the core, down dog. Inhale, Navasana boat pose, jump through. Lean back 45 degrees, reaching the arms forward. 1, This is the climax. We'll do 3 rounds. 2, 3, 4. This was an in-person class. I'd leave it open to a vote for a 4th round. And 5. Cross your legs. Inhale, lift whatever you can. Exhale, sit back. Round 2. 1. Try to work the abs. 2. We'll keep the heart up at the same time. It's actually quite challenging. 3. If that's not possible, lean back instead. 4. Over time, you'll lift the heart more. And 5. Exhale, cross legs. Inhale, lift whatever you can. Exhale, sit back. Round 3. It's our last round. 1. Unless there's a vote for a 4th round in the chat. 2. Which means that you're not doing round 3 because you're chatting. 3. So it doesn't really make any sense, does it? 4. Let's do a 4th round. 5. Round your back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lean back. 4th round. Last one. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Bring the soles of the feet together for bound angle. You can have your hands behind you for support. Option 2, hold the feet. Over time, try to open the soles of the feet up like a book. Inhaling, lift the heart, and then lift the chin. Exhale, fold forward to your own comfortable degree. Contract the buttocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hook the big toes. Inhale, lean back just like boat, but hold on to your toes. Legs wide apart, 5 breath. 1. So try to straighten the legs and try to lift the heart. 2. Drawing in below the navel. 3, 4, 5. Keep your legs up. Reach the arms forward so you can stay here for a few breaths. Extra challenge, keep the legs up and try to rock into your hands. And then take your legs back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And then come into high plank on the inhale. Left arm up for side plank. This time, pick up your left knee and bend it. You can make some circles in the hip. And then land the ball of your left foot behind you. Keep the heel raised and open up to wild thing. You can squeeze the shoulder blades a little bit more in this pose than you would typically in a side plank. That's already 2. Strong buttocks. 3, 4, and 5. Back to plank. Right arm up for side plank. Right knee up, circling the hip a few times. Woo. It's actually hard not to fall over into wild thing here. So ball the right foot behind you, keep the heel raised, and then start to open your chest to the sky. 1. Strong in the glute. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to plank, inhaling. Chaturanga, exhale. Locust pose, Shalabhasana A. Bring your legs together, arms at sides. Inhale, lift the legs, squeeze them together. Try to keep them straight, and lift the shoulder heads away from the ground. That's already 2. 3. Squeeze the legs strongly. 4. Shaking is good here. And then B variation. Hands by the low ribs. 1. Keep the legs up. 2. Start to push into your hands. 3. Keep lifting the legs. 4. And 5. Up dog on the inhale. Down dog, exhale. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lay down. Right forearm parallel to the front of the mat. Use it to pull back a bit, and then left hand reaches for the inside of the foot. Then from there you can press your foot just outside of your armpit. Maybe it looks like this. Maybe your shoulder can rotate in at some point. 1. And then try to push the foot against the hand, activating the buttock. 2. This isn't possible. You can modify with your left arm out to the side, rolling over. 3. Get that benefit of opening the chest up. 4. And 5. Exhale to release. Take that left forearm to the ground. Inhale, pull back with the arm, lifting the heart. And then exhale, catch the inner right foot or modify with the right arm out. 1. And try engaging the right buttock, pushing the foot and hand into each other. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Exhale, release, back to center. Full bow pose. Bend your knees slightly apart, heels together. Start by lifting the arms like cactus branches. Lift your knees, hold the pose. Option 2, exhale to catch the outsides of the ankles. Once you catch, kick back, lifting the knees. 1, squeeze the shoulder blades. 2, be where it feels good. 3, 4, and 5. Release down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale from the core, downward dog. Inhale, lower the knees down. Camel pose, Ushtrasana. So legs parallel. Catch the hands just outside of the sacrum. And think about squeezing the legs towards each other, even though they're parallel hip width. From there, we loop the shoulders up and back with an inhale. It's just like a spinal wave. And then you can stay there, keeping the chin tucked. Phase 2, exhale with core strength to go back and come up. Phase 3, exhale, go back with the core, catch your heels, and then come up. In either pose, you're welcome to keep the chin tucked or release the head back, stretching the throat. 1, 2. And try to stretch into the fronts of the hips. 3, open your chest. 4, and 5. Exhale, come up. Core strength. And hands down. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale through sitting. Exhale to lay down onto your back. Bridge pose or full wheel. Start off in bridge with the feet hip width. With an exhale, lift the hips, scooping the tail forward, and wiggle the upper arm bones closer to each other. 5 breath. 1. You're welcome to interlace the fingers and squeeze the shoulder blades. 2. You could also hold on to the edges of the mat and tear the mat apart. 3. 4. And 5. Exhale down, repeat, or take full wheel if it's in your practice. Take a breath in, pushing through the palms. Exhale, lift the hips, come all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend the knees to touch the crown of the head down slow. Maybe walk the hands slightly closer to the feet and then come up again for wheel. 1, 2. And you might explore gently rocking forward and back. 3. That would be the next step. 4. Keeping the heels on the ground. 5. Touch the head down. Third and last round. Inhale, come up. Bridge your wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try looking between the thumbs. And 5. Tuck the chin and come all the way down onto your back. And take a moment to feel the residue of the practice thus far. All sorts of movements today, all forms of movement. But the general pace of this practice can make it really energizing, while the attention to the breath and the forward folds can have really grounding quality on the nervous system. Good. And then crossing the ankles. Exhale, roll up to sitting. Inhale, vinyasa, step back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Malasana squatting. Inhale, step forward. Bend your knees, walk the hands forward. And with an exhale, surrender to gravity, releasing the head down. 1. Let your spine round forward. 2. 3. 4. 5. Come into a toe squat with the hands in front of the toes. And then round your back, lift your hips high. Crow pose, Bakasana. Knees on the back of the upper arms, close to the armpits. Eventually we take the knees outside of the arms. 1. Round your back. 2. Heels together. 3. 4. And 5. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale from the core, downward facing dog. Inhale through sitting. And exhale to lay back for shoulder stand. This could be modified by simply keeping the legs up, lower back down. It could also be modified by creating more of a V shape between the thighs and belly, so the weight stays in the arms more and in the elbows. In the full form, it's important to keep the head centered. The neck is off the floor, but the back of the head does take weight. So try to honor the curve of the neck a little, eventually bringing the legs all the way up to full form. 10 breath total. That's already 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Exhale, plow pose, lowering the feet towards the floor behind you. Modification could be laying on the back, holding the back of the legs. 1. Then from there you might play with letting the hips come up to your own comfortable degree. 2, 3. Full form, interlace the fingers behind the back. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Exhale, ear pressure pose. Bend the knees, feet together. Option 2, happy baby, laying on your back. 1, 2, 3. And just like modified plow, you can play with moving the weight over the shoulders. 4, lifting the hips over time. 5. And we can see how the line is really blurry between the modification and the full form. 6. Very different than Instagram. 7. And 8. Inhale, bring the legs up to shoulder stand. And then exhale, bring the legs to a cross position. You could have feet together as an option. If you know lotus, you can take full Padmasana. 1. Modification is laying on the back with the feet together. Knees out. 2. 3. Full form Padmasana, holding the knees. That's 4. 5. 6. Try to squeeze the legs in lotus. Squeeze the inner thighs. 7. And 8. Exhale, fold the legs in towards the chest. Modification, lay on your back, knees to chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Exhale, lay down for fish pose. Feel free to modify with a yoga block under your back. Next form, hold the outsides of the hips, lift the heart and look at your chest. So you can keep the chin tucked to modify. Final form, crown of the head down, relift the heart with the option of holding the feet if you're in lotus. 1, open the chest. 2, this can also be learned with straight legs, holding onto the hips. 3, squeeze between shoulder blades. 4, lifting the heart up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Flying fish. The trick is to bend your knees and bring the weight further back. So there's no more curve in the lower back. It's more about using your abs to support the spine. And then try lifting the legs. 1, and then try reaching with the arms. 2, 3, 4. If it gets easy, play with the leg position. 5, 6, very much like boat pose, Navasana. 7, lots of choices. And 8, exhale, bend the knees, lower the feet, and then tuck your chin and lay down onto the back. Chakrasana, spinning wheel. Crossing the legs, roll up. Inhale, lift or step plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Shirshasana, the headstand. Inhale, lower your knees. Exhale, interlace the fingers and prepare. I'll show you the modification for headstand where there's no weight on the head. Your head is off the floor and your feet are on the ground. So we keep the heels up, lift the buttocks, and we bend the knees as we reach out through the wrist and through the forearm. And so what's really great about this, it's similar to forearm plank, but we're drawing the hips back to explore full range of motion. Try holding this form for 10 breaths, and then come forward with your shoulders over your elbows for another 10. And I'll leave you to count your breath on your own. When you're done, you can rest in child's. For full Shirshasana, try to hold it steady for the first 10 breaths. Strong in the wrist. That's already 5. 6, try to slow your breath down. Squeeze the legs and buttocks. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Headstanders. Keep your left leg up. Lower your right leg halfway. And then add a little twist to it, squeezing inner thighs. Take your legs wide apart. And then switch. Right leg up, left leg down halfway. And then squeeze the midline as you twist. Legs wide. And then continue. Use the exhale to squeeze and twist. Inhale, go wide, switch legs. Exhale, squeeze and twist. A few more vinyasa. Try to push equally through each of the wrists, especially in the twist. It's easy to lose it. And when you're finished, you can slowly take rest in child's. If you're still up there, you might try lifting the head off the floor. Whew. Or not. Different every day. And then when you're done, you can cradle the back of the head with the hands. Bring your legs together and use the hands to help tuck in the chin. And then reaching forwards, inhale to plank, step the legs back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to sitting. Simple cross legs or lotus. And then take your right arm behind the back for the opposite hip. If your right foot's in lotus, you can hold on to it. And then we'll turn the chest to the right, gazing over right shoulder, lean over to the left, inviting a side body stretch from the right hip all the way up through the belly. And you can even lower your left ear down to your left shoulder as you draw the shoulders away from the ears, exploring a stretch through the right side of the neck. And then come back up. We'll switch legs, other leg on top. So if you're in lotus, you could take the left foot with the left hand, right hand to the other knee, and then lean over, side bending. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, inviting a stretch through the left side of the neck. Potentially a stretch in the side of the spine also. Try to make it feel really good. Don't get too relaxed though. We're almost at the best part. One little piece of work left. And then inhale, come back to center. We'll bring the hands over the lap. If you'd like to sit in full Padmasana, go for it. This would be the untraditional way, where the left leg is up first, then the right. Hands over the knees in Yoga Mudra, the yogic gesture. So thumbs and index fingers together. And then lifting the heart, take a breath in, lift the chin. Exhale, stay tall, lowering the chin down. Think of the low belly drawing in, so it creates this stable support below the navel that can help create a feeling of energy moving up the spine as you breathe in. In traditional imagery, there's an image of lifting a flame up, or the image of drawing the breath up the spine, from the pelvic floor up through the crown. So 3 more breaths. Try to really slow it down. Follow the exhales all the way out to empty. Gently tensing the abs to help with that. Squeeze up the pelvic floor. And then allow the inhale to move in slowly, keeping that inner squeeze. Try to keep that little drawing in below the navel. It's like a little suction inwards, a mini vacuum. And then inhale to lift the head. Exhale, place the hands slightly forward of your hips. And then lean back a little bit, bringing the knees towards your chest. Rock forward, lifting the hips up in lotus. If you're not in lotus, you can simply cross one leg over the other, round forward a bit, and lift up whatever you can. So you might be lifting only the buttocks. You can try to lift the feet, but it's really hard. Ooh, I'd much rather do it in lotus. Good, keep on going. It's about 5 breaths. Let's go up to 10. If you can go longer, go longer. Try to squeeze the legs in lotus. Keep on going if you can. Very good. That was 15. Nice job. Last vinyasa. If you're in lotus, you can try to do the peacock Mayurasana Padmasana, or lotus peacock. Aiming the fingers at the knees, bend the arms. Inhale to lift. Look forwards. Exhale, straighten the legs. And then fix the wrists up for chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through sitting. And exhale. Take rest in Shavasana, much deserved. So you can lay onto your back. Let the feet fall open. And take a long breath in. Let it all out. Release all effort, relaxing the jaw, relax the roof of the mouth, and completely let go of the body. And stay for at least a few minutes. If you have more time, take more time. Shavasana is sometimes described as a resting pose. In some scriptures, it's actually described as a secret meditation technique. Makes it really easy to let go of the body and focus more on the subtle energy. Notice the downward flow of the exhale, just so good for letting go of things and getting grounded. And then notice the radiance of the inhale, radiating out from the heart. And thank you so much for practicing today. I hope you really enjoyed this. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you like this class, be sure to like it so more people like you will see it. Thanks, everybody.